Welcome back, everybody, to Road to GM. And yes, it's been a minute, but look at the rating. 2K? I know motherfuckers that ain't even touched 15K yet. I know motherfuckers who ain't even touched 1K yet. And man, let me tell you right now, it's a good feeling to hit 2K. It's a good feeling. So if you out there trying to reach 2K, man, go hit that. Go hit that. It's BBL Drizzy. Man, I haven't recorded a video in so long, man. I just got back from a trip. But like, comment, subscribe. Content is gonna start coming back out consistently. And let's get into the game. So I'm the white pieces and I play E4. My opponent plays C5. I wish I could have recorded this live because I was hype. I developed the knight. He develops his knight. And we go into the open Sicilian take. And he takes. I'm like, oh, he wants to trade everything down. I'm not going to trade everything down, though. That's not my provocative. He plays D6 now, and I just developed the knight. Basic stuff. I'm going to get my pieces out. I'm going to castle long, and I'm going to throw my pawns. That's basically what it is. Ignore those arrows. Those arrows were actually atrocious. He attacks my queen, and instead of going back, oh my God, my arrows. See, I haven't recorded in so long. My arrows are trash. I decide to step up into the business. Make this develop move harder. But I'm also expecting bishop here. But then I'll throw this check in. Maybe. But he develops the knight hitting my queen. And I slide my queen back. I low-key should have threw this check in. But we're going to allow it. I slide the queen back. And now he steps his queen up. And I develop my bishop to E2, getting ready to short castle. Long castle doesn't really seem in the books anymore because he's targeting the B2 pawn, and I don't really want to push and fiend kettle and then castle long. That just seems like it's doing too much. He plays bishop to E6. Short castle. Come on, we playing solid. He develops the bishop, and now I play rook to B2. Just because I want to bring out this bishop. I want to put the bishop here, hit the queen, but defend this pawn. He castles, and now I play bishop to E3, hitting the queen. Tempizzi on the queenski. He slides back. And now I lash out F4. I'm like, I need to start an attack somehow. He plays A6. And I'm like, that can't be good. I played F4 because I wanted to play F5. But I was expecting you to take. So I play F5, hit the bishop, bounce it back. He stops, and I'm like, oh my God, what do I do here? Like, I feel like I have good momentum. G4. Who's playing that? Who's playing that besides the big chop, y'all? I need you to comment down who's playing that besides the big chop. Nobody. He attacks the pawn, but look at this. G5. Hit the knight. He drops back, and now F6. Oh my God. If I can get a queen here, it's over. If I can get a queen here, it's over. He steps back, and now here, my heart starts palpitating. I don't know what to do. Do I play H4? Do I just go for it? No, I bring the bishop back. Because, why did I bring the bishop back? Oh, I brought the bishop back, because I want to slide the queen here, and go for this. But now he gives bishop check, and I'm like, damn. I block with the bishop, but then I'm like, bro, what am I doing? I should have just played king H1 low-key. Because after he takes, queen takes, he can force a queen trade. And I'm like, damn, did I just fumble this? I love my position still. His pieces are constricted, so I just take. I take, he takes back, and now knight d5. I got a nice knight. I'm still thinking about rook lift, but this bishop is annoying. Me. He attacks it, and I give a check with the knight. He slides out the way, and now I play b3 just to defend my pawn. That was so slow, I shouldn't have played that, but it's okay. He jumps his knight in. And now I play bishop to d3, just holding everything together, holding all my pawns together. And now he wants the knight trade. Instead of trading knights, I'm like, I want to keep my knight. I want to limit this knight, because if it always moves, I can always jump my knight back here. I like my knight on that square. He attacks it, and I lash out. C4, what was the best move here? Knight C7. Knight C7, going for this and just picking up the bishop. Okay, I can see that, but instead I play C4. And he starts swinging the knight around. And I play H4. I'm going for it now. I'm like, I'm in too deep. I'm throwing all the pawns. He jumps the knight in. And now I rook lift. Rook f2. And he takes my knight. I take back with the e-pawn. Now I have a protected pass pawn. What are you going to do? He has an outpost with this knight, but it doesn't really have any good targets. Everything's protected on the way in. So I play king to g2 with the idea of rook h1 without getting hit with any checks, even though I would be able to take them at any point. He plays rook b8. And now rook h1. Come on. Come on. He starts running the king. h5. I'm knocking on the door. The big chap is here. I want 2,000 elo, y'all. I want 2,000 elo. He slides the rook over. H takes g. He takes back. And king g3 is the silent move. Just to double up. And he can't do anything. But I see a tactic. Bishop takes pawn. Pawn takes. And I fork the king and the rook. So that's what I went with. I low-key should... Obviously, going for the mate is better. But I found that nice little tactic. He steps over. I take the rook. He takes back. And I'm like, okay, I got 2 rooks for a knight. I have a rook for a knight and a pawn, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's just a rook for a knight. I'm just up to exchange. Okay. I double up the rooks. He steps up. And I'm like, what do I do here? Rook f6. Let's start poking and prodded at these pawns. He jumps the knight in. And I start stepping the king. Pawn check. I can't go here. And if I go here, I get hit with a fork. So I step up. King f4. Step up into the business. Get closer and closer. He pushes the pawn. I stop it with the rook. Come on, man. Look at the time. He has a minute, but I have 3 minutes. But my time is starting to dwindle down because I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do. He's threatening a fork. So I play rook to e2. Stop the fork. He gives a check. And I'm like, whoa, wait. Can he sack that? Can I take that? Rook takes. Pawn push. I have to go here. He promotes. I have to sack the rook back. So I just step the king. King g3. He steps the rook up. Can I just take this? No, because he takes this with check. I step out the way, and then he picks up my rook. So I slide my rook back. I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do. Rook back to f1. Look at the times. I'm down to a minute. He takes the pawn check. King h3 is so gross. Because the knight's trapped. The knight's trapped, and I'll just pin it and win it. Oh my god. Instead, I step in. I didn't want to get trapped on the side of the board. I'm less than a minute. I'm not a good, fast player. I like thinking. He gives a check with the knight. I take the pawn. He gives another check. I step out the way, and now he brings the rook in. What do I do? Double up on the knight. Double up on the knight. He steps back, and now I just sack the rook. I don't want to get forked, y'all. I was looking at the time scramble. I was like, it's going to come down to the time scramble, and I'm liable to get forked. Get rid of it. I'll take the pawn. I'm just up a pawn now, but it's a passer. It's a pass pawn. He gives a check. I run. He attacks my rook. I slide out the way. Want to put my rook here, attack the rook, and defend the whole 6th rank. Now I'm just pushing the pawn. You ain't going to do nothing about it. I'm pushing the pawn. He steps back. I'm not only pushing the pawn, I'm attacking the pawn. Give me that pawn. He tries to stop it. Rook in front of it. And now the pawn's going. You want to attack my rook? I step up with my king ski. Check. That's en façon. That's just en façon. He attacks the pawn, and I just step up closer and closer. He steps back with the king, and I'm just pushing the pawn. I'm just pushing my pawns together. He's just shuffling his pieces. I'm pushing. Slide the rook over because I'm getting in. Check. Pick up the rook. He slides over. And we are threatening. Check. Here. Queen. Check. He steps over. I step the king up. M1 is also on the board. So, I got him with the checkmate on your dome piece. Hey, checkmate on your dome piece, man. And we got him. 2,000 elo, man. We got him. We got him. What a game. And a lot of motherfuckers' series would be over at this point. But no, this is Road to GM. We ain't done. We just scratching the surface of this thing. We just scratching the surface. So like, comment, subscribe, and be ready, man. Because the next games are going to be even better. We out.